Here are my top 5 favorite celebrity autobiographies, starting off with Finding Me by Viola Davis. This is hands down the best book I have ever read. You will look at your trauma completely different after reading Viola's story of growing up painfully poor as a dark-skinned Black girl in the South and hearing the gruesome details of growing up in a home with an extremely abusive alcoholic father and how she clawed her way out of her reality to become who she is today. Get the audiobook because listening to her tell her story is super powerful. The next one is Will Smith's Will. He provides an in-depth look at his life rooted in fear and inadequacy. He walks us through the very calculated steps he took to gain his level of achievement and the painful consequences he suffered by holding himself to such an unhealthy level of standards. You will understand him on a whole nother level, but I promise you will still be confused about the slap. Get the audiobook because it would literally feel like you were on the phone with him and he's telling you his story. It's like chopping it up with Will. The next one is Open by Andre Agassi. This is a book that was ghostwritten by a Pulitzer Prize writer, so I highly recommend getting the book and actually reading it. Now, this book will blow your mind because you'll find out that Andre Agassi actually hated the game of tennis and that his father forced him for years to play the game. Such a good read. Get the hardcover and read the book. The next one is Matthew Perry's Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. This chronicles his life in the public eye and entails details of his dance with death and destruction. What I love about this book is that although it is brutally honest, it's not a pity party, but rather just an honest, raw look at addiction and recovery. Get the audiobook because this dude is hilarious and he will literally have you in stitches. The next one is High on Arrival by Mackenzie Phillips. She is the daughter of John Mackenzie from the Mamas and Papas, and she's also an actress. But this book talks about how her father raped her the night before her wedding when she was 19 years old, and how that turned into a 10-year consensual relationship with her father. This is literally like Stockholm Syndrome depicted at its best. You have to get this book. I would recommend getting the hardcover and reading this book because it is very, very well written and you literally can feel her pain. Check out my Amazon storefront because I have more celebrity autobiography recommendations, and check back to my page because I will keep doing these because reading celebrity autobiographies is my favorite thing to do.